Good morning, everybody. Meteorologist Rebecca Sweet here. The time is 9:08 on your Wednesday morning. So I'm just going to do a quick little update on what we could potentially be seeing as we go into the weekend. I know late last night, Todd made the call to have weather impact alert days starting Friday, going into the weekend and into your Monday. So the particular reason as to why we initially have this weather impact alert day in place is because of the cold Arctic air that's going to be moving into the region. Now with that comes the potential for seeing some snow flurries. Again, this is all kind of something that we saw earlier this week. Remember Sunday into Monday when that cold air moved into the region and it just started to wring out the atmosphere, and we woke up Monday morning and everyone was like, whoa, where did this snow come from? So this is kind of like, again, cold Arctic air in place. If we have moisture that moves in, it's going to be in the form of snow. So weather headlines, again, we do have below average temperatures that will be expected the next few days. High still into the upper 30s, which is quite nice to look forward to. Then we go into the weekend, and I feel like Mother Nature is like, okay, whoa, hang up. You think 30s is cold? Let me show you what cold really is, because we go into the weekend and we have extremely cold temperatures that'll be pushing into the area, like dangerously cold if you're going to be outside for an extended period of time. With that, you can see the bottom headline here, light snow chances. Now the key word there again, light snow chances, going to be increasing Friday into Saturday. And right now there's a little bit more of an emphasis on snow for the eastern half of our viewing area. So going up into the higher elevations of the Smokies, a lot of this is going to depend on the track of this coastal low that is forecast to really bring in some bigger impacts potentially into the Carolinas. So this weekend we do have weather impact alert days for both your Saturday and into your Sunday. I've added the snowfall icon onto your Saturday just because I do expect to see some snow showers here across East Tennessee. The National Weather Service pointing out that they're saying yes, snow chances are there, but the question is, who will see the most snow and how much will it be? So there's still some question marks that we have in place. Sunday, any of the snow that does fall is going to stick around with highs only getting into the upper 20s. We're going to remain below freezing on Sunday, and that's even going to carry on as we go into the early part of next week as well. So let me show you your local Futurecast model. As we go throughout the rest of the day today, we'll see a few more clouds roll into the region. Not much to talk about for your Wednesday and into your Thursday and into your Friday. So most of our models do show, again, fairly quiet conditions today. This is all the way through the evening hours. We go into your Thursday, not much to talk about into your Thursday as well. Friday, cloud cover is going to increase. Friday should still be a relatively quiet day for a good portion of the day, but late Friday night and into your Saturday, models are showing the potential for some light snow. Now remember this is when we have that Arctic air that is going to be moving into the region. So it's just going to wring out the atmosphere, and a lot of this snow will be relatively light. I know we've had a lot of viewers who have been saying, oh my gosh, my kids want to go sledding, make a snowman, do all that kind of stuff. This is going to be a little bit of like the fluffier snow that we do see. So it's going to be a little bit of a drier snow that moves into the region, potentially with this moisture coming in from the northwest. Now again, I'm not going to give you snowfall totals. This model in particular, I know that we've been putting the emphasis on just the higher elevations, but this model also is trying to show the potential for some snow maybe across parts of the plateau as well. So that's what I'm saying, folks. I'm like, okay, higher elevations really depends on the track of the low. I do expect that some parts of East Tennessee, again, will have a solid coating or a dusting of snow. Really depends on the track of this low. So regionally, here's a look at your Futurecast model. We take you into your Friday, cloud cover moving in, light to moderate snow bands start to push their way into the region Friday night and into Saturday. My hope, we still have basketball. We're supposed to have basketball tournaments this weekend for our kiddos. They were canceled last weekend. So my hope is that everything can still run according to plan. Just make sure you have all of your layers ready to go. And then we go into the early hours of your Saturday, and we'll continue to see the potential for some of that snow depending on the path of this coastal low. Look at some of those impacts that we could see for areas in South and North Carolina, right along the coastline of the beach. I mean, Myrtle Beach and snow, what? It just doesn't sound like a good combination, but they may have some higher impacts just off to our east, so certainly going to be watching that. And then we could see another wave of energy trying to push into the area as we go into the early part of next week. So next week, we do continue to see temperatures staying quite cool. We look at highs into your Saturday and Sunday into the middle to upper 20s, so below freezing. So there is the potential that we could see temperatures drop late Friday night into your Saturday, staying below freezing all day Saturday, all day Sunday, and then maybe, just maybe, we'll get above freezing as we go into your Monday on Groundhog Day. And hopefully, I said it before, Punxsutawney Phil, maybe he can bring us some good news, give us some signs that an early spring is right around the corner. Again, we'll continue to watch this for you, but more than anything, folks, be prepared for those Arctic temperatures that are going to be pushing into the area, perhaps even colder than what we had earlier this week. Stay safe, and we'll have more updates as we go throughout the rest of the week.